Today we want to look at how to graph a line in slope-intercept form. As you remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So if they give us an equation that's in that form, we should just have to look at those two quantities and it should tell us what to do on our graph. So we'll start with an equation. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 4. If I'm looking at this equation, I see that it has a slope of negative 2/3 and a y-intercept of 4. And most people write the y-intercept using the small letter b. You can think of it also as a point, because it is a point. The y-intercept would have a y-coordinate of 4, since it's at 4 on the y-axis, which means it has an x of 0. Remember, if it's a y-intercept, it has an x of 0, and if it's an x-intercept, it has a y of 0. Alright, so let's go put a point at 0, 4. So here's my graph. This is my x-axis. This is my y-axis. And on the y-axis, I want to go to positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I go back and look and see what my slope said. My slope is negative 2/3. Basically, this gives directions for us. The top number tells us whether to go up or down. If the top number is positive, we go up. If the top number is negative, we go down. So in our case, we're going to go down 2. The bottom number tells us whether we're going to the left or to the right. If we go to the right, it's because it was positive. If we go to the left, it's because it was negative. Ours is a positive 3, so we're going to go to the right 3. This gives us directions as to how to find more points on our line. So if I go to the point that I have and go down 2, 1, 2, and to the right 3, 1, 2, 3, I can put another point because that point should be on my line also. I could continue going down. I go down 2, 1, 2, and to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. I could go down 2 more, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I could keep going until I got to the edge of my graph. Now, maybe you want to fill in the stuff on the other side. Let's look back at our slope for a second. It said it was a negative 2/3. Remember, negative 2/3 can also be written as 2/-3, as long as there's a negative sign with one of the two of them. If that's the case, the top number would be positive, which tells us we can go up 2. And now the bottom number is negative, which would tell us we go to the left 2. To the left 3. So if we follow those instructions, we should find even more points for our line. So from this point, we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and to the left 3, 1, 2, 3. Up 2, to the left 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And you could keep going until once again you've reached the edge of your graph. After you've reached the edge of your graph, you would find a straight edge and connect the line. Connect the dots to make a line. And that is how you graph in slope-intercept form.